I'm Abby Geis.
And I'm Jake Ryan. Welcome to another awesome episode of Encounter Shawnee Mission,
where you get news from the students' view.
Man, we just got here and I am starving.
Well, then let's head over to Neiman Cafe to see what's cooking.
Recently, Neiman Elementary has made some new changes to their cafeteria. Some of the teachers decided to group up and do skits for the students to teach them the new lunchroom policies for their cafe. The teachers acted as rowdy students for the other kids to watch.
We wanted to have it be called the Neiman Cafe.
Miss Manners acted as the narrator for the story and was also in charge of telling the teachers/students what they had done wrong.
All the way to the lunchroom.
I think that acting more polite and being more mannerful to the aides in the cafeteria will be better, because people sometimes are raising their hand and just yelling and yelling, like when the teacher's is Penny. People are yelling, "Miss Penny, Miss Penny, Miss Penny," and it's very rude to her.
There are no physical changes to Neiman's cafeteria, but the new policy is in order to help the students have a more organized and safe lunch. There are no new changes to the menu either.
The choices, they are given the choices daily, and we always have a choice A and B, which both of those will be a main lunch.
We're hoping that they'll make it run a lot more smoothly, that students will be able to hear each other, be able to have conversations, have it be enjoyable, be able to eat, and that we'll just all be able to be more successful when we get back to the classroom.
Well, some people are yelling across the aisles, and they're yelling at the teachers, and they're not using their manners. And I heard my teacher say once that the lunchroom needs to be more quiet because the lunch ladies are getting headaches.
Most of the students agree that the new policy will help with lunchroom behavior.
Yes, I do think these are going to help, because it'll help the lunch ladies not to feel so stressed out, and we can go back to class feeling that the lunch ladies aren't going to feel stressed out or anything like that.
After the teacher's skits, the new Neiman Elementary motto was introduced. It's Neiman Kids Care. Care standing for cooperation, act, respect, and encouragement. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Jake Ryan with photographer Jose Contreras. Over 1,000?
What?
Math problems, they make me dizzy.
Well, that didn't seem to stop the kids at Ray Marsh. Jake, pay attention.
During the month of September, Ray Marsh Elementary entered and dominated an online math competition called VMath.
Mrs. Lewis, the principal, sent the staff an email and informing us of the VMath live competition, and just gave us the option if we wanted to do it or not. And I thought it might be something good to challenge the students after they finish their work, and talk to the class about it. They were really excited about participating in it, and so I enrolled them. They each received a password, a login, and we went from there.
There's about 8,000 students from Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, Arizona, and Missouri. And our school got first average points per student. Our class got first average points per student. And me, Emma, and Caden got first, second, third in the region.
October 28th, VBOT and the representative for Voyager came and presented our class with a trophy. We received a school banner for receiving first place as a school. My class, we received first place.
The difficulty of the math problems ranged from mid-level to advanced for the students to complete all on their own.
Some of the problems involved geography, some of them were measurement, some of them were normal math problems.
Even though the problems were difficult, the students had to be prepared since they only had 2 days to compete.
I got third place. It was really hard. We only had 2 days to do it, and you started at 12 a.m. on the 14th of September, and you ended at 12 midnight on September 16th.
The students were all alone in their competition, but they were so advanced they had no trouble.
We were all alone on the math, and we had no calculator to do with the math. We just had our minds.
We do a lot of math. We even get on this thing on the internet called Common Sense Math and do quick math.
I don't really know how many problems I did, but I did a lot. About 500.
Okay. Winning first place was a great accomplishment. Congratulations, Ray Marsh, on a job well done. For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Jake Ryan with photographer James Koppel. Did you know we have a literary magazine?
Yes, actually, I'm co-editor.
That's so cool. I love reading poetry.
So do the kids at Horizons. Let's listen in.
September 20th is the day that you left me, and it's been hard and such a struggle. But
in a setting with many academic requirements and few extracurricular activities, the teachers and students of Horizons High School go above and beyond minimum class requirements with their art and literary magazine to create something meaningful.
There's no sadness, no sales, no poison, none of that madness. I don't want to go. I wrote a lot of poems because they all come from my heart, and it don't take a lot to me to write because they all come from my heart.
We try to incorporate the theme that everybody has a story to tell, and whether we put that in illustration, the art of the word, or verbal, it really doesn't matter, but just as long as we can get that feeling that's inside a person to express that.
These feelings anymore. I want to walk out the door instead of feeling so. Or should I stay for Mother? It's a terrible feeling.
Hours of labor go into the making of this magazine.
Everybody puts a lot of effort in it. We do from drawings to essays to poems to stories. So we do takes a lot of time.
I wrote a lot of stuff. I got about 4 poems, 3 stories. Every time I'm in class, I write something new.
They represent the talent that we have at Horizons High School. These are amazing kids, outstanding, creative, and I'm very proud of them.
So I'm going to take a chill pill and just deal with it, considering the fact that I can't change it.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Abby Geis with photographers Micah Burns and Rose Troll.
Abby, did you blow dry your hair this morning?
Yes, I did. Why?
Did you unplug it?
No.
Because if you didn't, that hair dryer is an energy vampire. The kids at Marion Park learned some more about these energy suckers.
Marion Park Elementary took part in a competition to educate students about energy conservation. The prize for winning was a pizza party. The students were to check their homes for energy vampires, a term used to describe appliances that consume energy when you think they are turned off.
We had a sheet and we counted how many energy vampires we had in all our electrics, and if we unplug it, we'll save money each year.
There are a lot of vampires, even when you think they're turned off, not all the time they are.
6 Kansas communities participated in the program: Quinter, Salina, Kinsley, Haven, and Mount Hope, and Merriam.
It is a contest of cities where I think they compare their electricity bills across the electricity usage. 6 cities are involved, and then they will pick a winning city that has used less electricity because of the initiative.
The Take Charge program teamed up with KCP&L for the program. This particular competition was for the 4th and 6th graders, but will soon be incorporated in with the rest of Merriam's grade levels.
Our goal with the Take Charge contest was actually twofold. It connects us to the city of Merriam, as well as it helps us meet our district 5-year plan goal, and that's helping students realize energy wasters.
There are a lot of things in your house that need to be unplugged, especially in my house.
I just hope to go green for the rest of my life.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Sedwan Hooks with photographers Haley Hill and Micah Burns.
Abby, did you know my mom was once a first-year teacher?
No, I didn't. Was she prepared?
Yes, and it actually went pretty well.
It also went really well for the kids over at Santa Fe Trail. They had a first-year teacher who was nominated for an award. Let's take a look.
Big things are happening at Santa Fe Trail this year. One teacher, Lindsay Frazier, was nominated by the district for the Horizon Award.
The Horizon Award is an award given to first-year teachers, and you have to have taught 1 year, and it's just for first-year teachers who, I guess, go above and beyond and just put in a lot of hard work.
The kids told us how they reacted to the award.
I was like, Miss Frazier. Excited.
I was surprised.
Then they told us their favorite part of the class.
After school, we get in a circle up here, and then she tells us what to talk about, and then we do. Only on Fridays. Social studies and morning work.
She told us how her family reacted to the news.
I texted my family, and I tried to do it quietly at school so that way my kids didn't hear. And of course, then they called me. And I sent some emails to people that I wasn't able to get a hold of. So they were very excited, and of course, I had to do a lot of explaining of what the award even was, but they were very excited.
The class then shared one of their classroom activities with us.
Music stops. You are going to draw a card. Max! Okay, so read that one to us.
Very tiny, so he picked it up. He fed it.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Jose Contreras with photographers Micah Burns and Katie Cooper.
私はアビです。
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto?
No, I'm getting ready for the Multicultural Festival.
Oh, Blue Jacket Flint had that a while ago. Let's take a look.
These are the sights and sounds you'll hear at the Blue Jacket Flint Multicultural Fair. Students, teachers, and family members all came together to share the cultures of over 30 countries.
Well, this is our third annual Multicultural International Cultural Fair, and the people who have put it on in the last few years did such a wonderful job, and we just wanted to continue it because we think it's an important part of the curriculum at Shawnee Mission School District.
Many people from different regions brought artifacts and information about their countries. This created a cultural fair unrivaled by many.
Oh, the kids love the International Cultural Fair. Every year they look forward to it. They look forward to an opportunity to be proud of their own heritage, as well as an opportunity to understand other cultures and other people's heritage.
The students of Blue Jacket Flint got to star in their very own fashion show of the many cultures. We talked to a student about the cultural fair.
It was pretty cool because of all of the entertainment and the fashions of it.
Yeah, you get a sense of pride, like with my own son, he was excited to come out and talk about Brazil. So it was very important to him to be able to portray that, and so he asked me to do a booth too. And I think all the kids feel that way.
Everyone at Blue Jacket is hoping the spirit lives on for years to come.
I hope that Blue Jacket Flint continues to inspire their students to learn about other cultures and the diversity within the building as well as outside of the building.
For Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Jose Contreras.
Hey Jake, do you know how many bones there are in the human body?
75.
No, not even close. 206.
I guess I need to take some anatomy lessons.
The kids over at Roseland were learning about anatomy. Let's go take a look.
First graders at Roseland Elementary were pleasantly surprised when students from the Shawnee Mission North Biomedical Program visited to teach them about the organs in their bodies.
Biggest Seamus, do you know what your heart does?
Okay. It pumps blood.
Good job, it pumps blood.
Mrs. Gandy and I probably started talking about this last spring in May. And it just seemed like a great idea to connect Shawnee Mission North and Roseland. We really want to make sure that our Roseland students know about the educational opportunities that are available at North, and the biomed program is a really great signature program.
The biomedical students thought this would be a good idea to introduce the first graders to their program.
We want them to want to come to North when they get to that age, and sometimes they see the other schools and the programs they have and they don't want to come to North. So we came to show them what our program is about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Students were taught where to locate their bones, functions of the heart, and how to stay healthy overall.
They let me listen to the height. You need to touch a patient, you need to wear gloves.
Not only was this a learning experience for the elementary students, but for the biomed students as well.
Hearing the kids' answers to our questions, because the first graders are really smart, and sometimes you'd ask them a question and expect an I don't know, and you'd get the correct answer, like how many bones are in the body.
This presentation was well received by the first graders, and Principal Mark Kelly feels his goal to connect Shawnee Mission North with Roseland was a success.
It took a lot of time and they prepared carefully, and the lessons you could just see in the faces of the students. It really hit them in a way that really touched them, I think. It made a big difference.
Reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission, this has been Haley Hill with photographers Zedwan Hooks and Katie Cooper.
Thanks for joining us on another edition of Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Jake Ryan.
And I'm Abby Geis. Thanks for watching.